Hey human Ladiocytes, this is Latios Azurill and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shuffle. So, let's begin. Last time, we actually did quite a bit. We went after Kabutops, we went after Simisage, Lumineon, Ammonite, Weedle, and Sentret. This time, we're moving on to Furret. Oh, it's so adorable, too. Alright, you guys recommended for me to actually bring the Mega Rayquaza, so I'm going to do that. I'm also going to do a pseudo all-out. I'm just going to do everything but complexity. So, because I don't have any Mega Candy, well, Mega Speed-Ups on Rayquaza. At some point I do want to Mega Candy it up. So, I have 15 now. As soon as I can get more, I'll probably do that. Then I'll probably move on to Lucario. So, I would need, like, 9 more candies to be able to Mega, fully, candy up Rayquaza and Lucario. So that'll be a little while. That said, I have started out with the Dark Ray Escalation battles, like 10 stages so far, which is how I got the free Disruption delay. Let's do this with the pseudo all-out against, Furret. Basically what it comes down to is I have to be able to do this within 13 moves. It's that simple. So, the name of the game is Get Rayquaza Combos. Mega Rayquaza Combos. That is the be-all end-all. It's probably kind of overkill to go for the +5. In fact, it really is overkill to go for the +5, but once again, going for a +5 just seems like a small thing to do to ensure the win when you're already going for the Disruption delay and the Mega Start. This way you don't waste the coins from the, well, Disruption delay and the Mega Start, which are a little bit more expensive than the +5. So basically what it comes down to is I'm just trying to get some pummel-boosted combos with the Mega Rayquaza. Unfortunately, that just doesn't happen that often. So, it pretty much comes down to the best way to get a combo is just go for the Mega Rayquaza, and things will just fall. Rayquaza is very good for getting those combos. In fact, I'd venture to say in many cases Rayquaza might actually be better than Mewtwo, only because Mega Mewtwo Y won't get rid of non-psychic Pokemon. Mega Rayquaza will only not get rid of something if it's Dragon type. So, since there are obviously no dragons here, Mega Rayquaza is very good. Plus, it'll also get rid of fighting types for us, which so would Mega Mewtwo X, don't get me wrong, but we don't have that yet. So, we don't have that luxury to compare. So pretty much this all comes down to going for the Rayquaza is just the best way to just keep getting combos. Unfortunately, since we do keep going for it, there aren't that many that appear, but we are still going to be able to take down this Furret with 14 moves remaining, which is definitely, even if we didn't go for the +5, we would have had 2 moves left and still had the S rank. Well, 2 moves left above the S rank. So we are completely good right there. Got the S rank, no problem. Now all we need to do is be able to get the capture. 54%. It's pretty much, it's definitely guaranteed in a Great Ball, so there's no reason to just not throw a Great Ball at this thing, especially because it's cheaper than going for the Disruption delay and Mega Start again. So I'm just going to throw the Great Ball at it at max catchability, and that is easily going to get the capture. So with that, we have captured Furret, and S-ranked it. So it has an attack power of 60, the ability Astonish, and the obvious normal typing. With that, we have S-rank captured the adorable little Furret. Actually, it's not little at all. That thing is huge. Oh my goodness, it's long. But with that, we actually have, it's still adorable, and we've captured it. Next up is Golurk. Alright, well, before I actually go after Golurk, I'm actually just going to check in to get some coins back, since we did spend quite a few on that Furret. So, whatever. We are making our way through this Desert Umbra. In fact, we're within, like, I think only 11 more main stages, which is kind of crazy, really. So, Golurk. This thing just looking at its sprite, it seriously, I mean, alright, well, you guys suggested to use the Mega Rayquaza once again, so that is fine with me. I'm okay with that. Also, just to get rid of those barriers, apparently there are barriers in the beginning. It was recommended to bring Mega Mamoswine. Oh, sorry, not Mega. Just bring Mamoswine. There is no Mega Mamoswine. Wow. So I am going to bring the Mamoswine as well with the Palkia. Contemplating between Kyurem or Verizon, but I feel like a Power of 4 Plus is probably going to be more helpful, even if we are a little bit weaker. Attack power-wise, if we can get a combo from a Power of 4 Plus, we'll be in good shape, but either way, we're going to go pseudo all out and just hope for the best. Unfortunately, well, things happen, of course. So, right at the beginning of the game, you can already see that there's like 4 Rayquazas lined up with one in the middle to go for a 5, but there's really not much else I can do. Honestly, I want to get the Barrier Bash from the Mamoswine, which isn't going to happen. So all I can do is just try to get rid of those barriers, so the blocks will fall and I'll have more access to the Skyfall. So now I just go for the 4 Palkia and we'll be in good shape. Problem is, we still have to get rid of that one little block. Now I know that the blocks will go away after 5 moves, so then it becomes a moot point, so I'm just going to go for something that'll combo into, that I'm hoping will combo into Rayquaza. It won't actually combo though, because going for Rayquaza right off the bat, with the blocks up wouldn't do very much, because then I'd get rid of stuff without access to the Skyfall, and that wouldn't be very fun. So, the blocks are gone, but now I just need combos. Getting combos is a little bit more difficult than it sounds. So I'm just going to try to hope for for Verizon to fall, which doesn't happen, but that's okay. All I can do is just go for whatever combos I can find. That's what it comes down to. The better the combo, the better chance I have of actually getting the S rank. I don't know. Alright, so I'm just going to keep going for Rayquazas when possible, because that's the best way to get a combo is by just getting rid of a certain type of Pokemon for the most part. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to end up getting that to work. So, you win some, you lose some. So I'm going to go for the Power 4 Plus, because I figure that's the best. I mean, that'll give us a combo and power, but not enough. Definitely not enough. So now at this point, I have to do this within 2 more moves or I don't get the S rank. And of course, I don't get the S rank. So I'm going to go for the Rayquaza because I'm hoping for the best. And the combo just misses, so I'm going to miss the S rank. So at that point, I pretty much just relatively give up because I'm pretty much done at this point. I can't get the S rank. I could probably get a capture, but most likely the best way I'm going to get a capture is if I get a super catch power. But whatever. So with that, I'm actually going to be taking down that Golurk. With 7 moves remaining, we're going to get like a minimal catchability because we only have the equivalent of 2 extra moves remaining. Which is really not very good. Especially considering we use so many items on this. 25%, 1 in 4 chance. You never know. And with that, we're actually going to catch it. So at least it wasn't a complete waste of time. But we only got the A rank. So it has an attack power of 60, the ground typing, and the ability Block Smash Plus. With that, we have captured Golurk. Now all we have to do is S rank it. I'm sure that'll be fun. So, pretty much it comes down to, once again, all adding it with items. And, well, hoping for the best. This time, luckily, we do have a little bit more Mamoswine and Palkia on the board, so we're able to actually break some barriers on the first move. In the second move, we don't have quite as much luck, but that's okay because we can keep going. It's still not happening, though. So at this point, I pretty much just decide, you know what, I'm done. I'm just going for Rayquaza here because I can't do anything about this. So I'm just going to try to go for something that'll hopefully combo into Rayquaza, which it will. Because, once again, I don't want to go for Rayquaza on the move that the blocks are going away. I want to combo in, because of this way I have more access to the Skyfall. I would rather Rayquaza break stuff in the Skyfall, which will increase our combo potential. So, all I need is Rayquaza to just keep showing up. Even though it's not super effective, it will lead to combos with super effective Pokemon, which is definitely preferable to just simply going for a super effective hit. So going for a super effective Mega isn't always the ideal situation. Sometimes it's better to just go for something that'll actually combo more. Perhaps you could do really well with Mega Swampert in this stage then, if you have all items. I don't know. Although then again, you probably wouldn't need to use a Mega Start since it Mega Evolves relatively quickly. But with Mega Rayquaza, you pretty much if you're not maxed handied up, you probably are better off going with the Mega Start, because it takes way too long to Mega Evolve. So at this point, I'm just gonna keep going for Rayquaza because I need to be able to beat this thing within the next move, where I cannot get the S rank. So I just need huge combos. So at this point, I have to go for Rayquaza because that's the only way I'm ever gonna have a chance of getting the S rank, because I have to beat it this move. And we just beat it. We just made the S rank. I do recommend in this stage actually going for the all out. Well, not all out, you don't have to go for a complexity, but going for the Mega Start Disruption to land that +5. But with that, we S-ranked that Golurk, and seriously, GS, what is up with that Golurk sprite and shuffle? Pardon my language, but seriously, it looks like a blue crap emoji! Look at it! Look at it! It's a pain, it makes us spend all these items on it. If I were to describe it with one emoji, that would be it. That said, we do move on to Kakuna. That's okay though, because we still, we have some, I'm gonna end up going for a Mega Mewtwo team. And because I actually am candied up with Mewtwo, I actually am going to try this without the Mega Start. Suffice to say, you need the Mega Evolution to do well here. The Mega Evolution is kind of important because that is what lets you get your combos. If you don't Mega Start, you're probably going to have some problems. So, of course, you might have some real luck and get a bunch of Mewtwo's in the beginning, which I got a few Mewtwo's in the beginning, but not nearly enough for it to matter. So I'm gonna try to break some of these barriers with the Cresselia, because honestly, I kind of wanted to, I want to get the Mega Evolution off, but at the same time, I want access to the Skyfall. Because the Skyfall is going to let us get combos. Unfortunately, the Skyfall includes Kakuna and breakable blocks. So it's sort of like two non-supports. Of course, one of those non-supports are the blocks. So I'm just going to break that Kakuna there to hopefully get a combo, which we're going to get a small combo, but not nearly good enough. So Kakuna is going to throw these barriers at us, which are going to be a pain. Because we pretty much need to work around them. But by the time we'd end up breaking them, it's already going to add more of them. So we have to break them so we have access to more of the Skyfall, where we're going to end up only getting more Kakuna. So, just so Kakuna can just start the cycle again and add more of them. So if you don't have the Mega Evolution off, you're right off the bat, it's going to take you way too long to get the Mega Evolution off, and by the time you get it, you'll already have missed the S rank. And you'll probably be in peril of actually beating the Kakuna to begin with. So at this point, I pretty much know that I need to beat this in the next move, or I cannot get the S rank. And considering there's more disruptions there, I pretty much should give up, because it's not going to happen. I was hoping for a Mewtwo to fall in the Skyfall, didn't happen, going for this one, and now we can get the Mega Evolution off. But we already missed the S rank by 2 moves. We're at minimal catchability. There's absolutely nothing to gain out of winning this time, unless we get a super catch power. So I'm just gonna go for whatever combos I can get, and just hope for the best. Mewtwo there's so many Kakunas on the board at this point, though, that Mewtwo just isn't doing enough combo-wise. So we're not actually even gonna beat it. Now, I'm pretty sure you can actually beat this without the Mega Start, but you would need a lot of luck getting A, combos, and B, the Mega Evolution. So I'm going to try this again, but this time with the Mega Start, because this way we can go for the Mega Mewtwo Y right off the bat. Which will in effect help us out with a lot of combos. So I'm actually going to go for the Victini right there, which is going to get us a decent combo into the Mewtwo, but we still need to get rid of those blocks. So I'm actually going to go for Cresselia there, which is luckily going to trigger, so now we're going to get a nice combo into the Mewtwo. So this way it's going to lead to those Kakuna all the way on the bottom, so I'm actually going to go into this, do this Victini, which will combo into the Kakuna, which will combo into the other Kakuna, breaking those blocks. So now I have access to that side of the Skyfall. Of course, that Kakuna is going to keep building these barriers and all. So all I can try doing is I can try to break them, but unfortunately Cresselia is not going to trigger all the time when we go for 3 of them. So luckily Mewtwo is going to get rid of those Deoxys that were covered in barriers, so we just keep going for Mewtwo when possible. Mewtwo is going to give us a lot better combos than we had otherwise. So I'm just going to go for Cresselia right there. Luckily there were like 4 Cresselias lined up behind the barriers, so it makes it a very easy combo for us to go for, which will actually break some of those barriers anyway, which is going to give us a nice S rank there. The +5 definitely mattered there, because we would have missed it by 2 otherwise, but we still managed to get the S rank there, and its catchability actually isn't too bad. If you can get the S rank, you pretty much get a Great Ball catchability in the 80s. So we're actually going to catch it in a Pokeball right there, but still, it's not really the most useful thing in the world. With that, we did get the S rank. There's an attack power of 40, the ability Last Ditch Effort, and the poison typing. With that, we have S rank captured Kakuna. It has a mediocre typing. It has a not-so-great ability, and it has a very low attack power, especially for an evolved Pokemon. But hey, whatever. So I actually do check in to get a Residual Heart, which is kind of cool. So next up is actually Ursaring. So I actually go after Ursaring. So I'm actually going to attempt this with Mega Medicham. Apparently Mega Medicham has a history. I'm going to use Disruption Light just to be safe, and the +5, but Mega Medicham is supposedly good with comboing. I typically don't have luck with Mega Medicham comboing. Luckily, we are going to get that Mega Boost right off the bat, and then I'm just going to go for the Golurk in order to break some of those blocks, because I kind of want more access to the Skyfall. So whatever, that's fine. I'm actually going to keep going for Golurk so we can break that out of those blocks. And that actually is going to give us a decent combo, which is actually going to bring us really close to the Mega Evolution. So we're going to trigger that Mega Boost, which will trigger the Mega Effect from the other side of that combo. So now we have a Mega Evolution off, and we're in good shape. All we need now is to just get combos. So I'm going to go for Mega Medicham, and it's not going to give us one combo. It's not going to give us a combo. So I'm just going to go for Lucario for a combo to hope to get a Pummel Boost. I'm not going to get the Pummel Boost, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go for the, I'm just going to keep going for these Medichams, because that supposedly is supposed to give us good combos. I just don't get good luck with combos with Mega Medicham. I don't know why. Maybe it's me. So I'm actually going to go for Lucario to hope for a Pummel Boost, which we're not going to get, but it's going to give us a decent combo. So, I mean, I'll take what I can get. You can credit Medicham for that combo, but I gotta credit Lucario for it. Even if we got the Pummel Boost, we would have been a lot better off, though, don't get me wrong. So at this point, I'm actually going to go for Machamp, which is going to go in combo into the Medicham, which give us an okay combo. It's something I'm happy to deal with, I guess. Basically, it all comes down to combos. It's that simple. We're not going to get a Pummel Boost from Lucario, but that's okay because we're still in good shape. I'm going to go for the Medicham right there, which is going to give us a good enough combo to actually take down the Ursaring. Only a 4 combo, don't get me wrong, but 4 was enough. So we're going to take down that Ursaring with 2 moves over the minimum requirement for the S rank. So we would have missed without the +5 by like 3 moves. But we're going to get a catchability that's actually pretty decent, 45%. which goes up to 90% in a Great Ball. But still, 45% isn't too bad in a Pokeball, and with that we actually are going to catch it. So with that, we actually got the S rank and the capture on Ursaring. It has an attack power of 70, the ability Risk Taker, and the obvious normal typing. With that, we have S rank captured Ursaring. Alright, so next up is Skorupi. I'm gonna go after that next time, I guess. So yeah, we did a little bit, admittedly less than last time, but still, we took on some stages that required some real items to be used, so I can't complain too much. I have been doing a little bit off-screen of Darkrai in the escalation battles, but not so much because I've been doing a lot of coin grinding. I'm gonna be spending less time worrying about Darkrai, I think, with this escalation battle. I might try to get a speed up or two, so maybe we can get closer to getting enough speed ups to candy up Rayquaza to max. Because I feel like that would actually be helpful in competitions and stages like Furret and Golurk, really. So next time, I guess we are going after that Skorupi. And I'm sure that'll be a fun stage to try, I guess. I don't know, maybe it won't be. All we know is we are within 10 stages from Mega Mewtwo X. Feel the hype. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.